Verbal Riot.
Well, y'all, Bill Maher, he went and done it. He went and done it, y'all. He went and pissed off a lot of people on the left. Now, what did he do that was so atrocious? Well, I mean, he met with Satan himself. He went to the White House and literally had dinner with the devil, broke bread with him, talked with him like he was just a normal man. And people are pissed about this, y'all. Now, Bill Maher is a liberal comedian, host of the HBO show Real Time with Bill Maher. Before that, he had a show on ABC that he hosted called Politically Incorrect. So Bill Maher has always kind of been the kind of guy who bucks the system, right? He's the guy who, he's not a sheep. He doesn't like to be told what to do. He's always been against PC culture. So Bill Maher has always been this guy. Now, the reason why this is important is because it's weird that liberals are looking at him now and they're calling him a traitor or a turncoat, all these things. He's a Republican, he's a liberal, he's a leftist psyop, the whole deal. And the funny thing about this whole situation for me is that when I think about the liberal media, they have this weird beef with Trump that I don't understand because none of them really know the guy, right? But they hate him. They hate him with all their hearts, right? Bill Maher actually has a legit reason to have beef with Donald Trump. They had been beefing before Trump even thought about running for president. I mean, we're talking way back in the day. Like Bill Maher, like I said, is a comedian. He made some jokes at Trump's expense a long time ago. Trump actually sued Bill Maher over these jokes. So these guys have had a long history with each other and of not liking each other. Okay. So it's funny that he's like the guy who has a legit reason to have a beef with Donald Trump, unlike these phonies at like MSNBC and CNN and all that. But he's the one that decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to talk with the man face to face. Not interview, not scream at each other, but just talk to the man. And the craziest thing about all this is who arranged this, right? Because this came together purely because of Kid Rock, who both Donald Trump and Bill Maher are good friends with. So Bill Maher talked about this on his show Friday on Real Time with Bill Maher. And this is what he had to say. I'm not going to play the whole clip just because, I don't know how YouTube is striking people these days, but I'm just going to play a little bit.
Look, I get it. It doesn't matter who he is at a private dinner with a comedian. It matters who he is on the world stage. I'm just taking as a positive that this person exists because everything I've ever not liked about him was, I swear to God, absent, at least on this night with this guy. Bob, Kid Rock, told me the night before, he said, if you want to get a word in edgewise, you're going to have to cut him off. He'll just go on. Not at all. I've had so many conversations with prominent people who are much less connected, people who don't look you in the eye, people who don't really listen because they just want to get to their next thing, people whose response to things you say just doesn't track like, what? None of that with him. And he mostly steered the conversation to, what do you think about this? I know, your mind is blown, so's mine.
So there's a lot more to this monologue that he gave. It's actually 12 minutes long, and I advise you guys go watch it. I can't play anymore because I don't know what YouTube's going to do as far as striking me and all that shit. So, but anyway, as you can tell from that conversation, from that little bit that I played, it sounds like he had a pretty decent time with Donald Trump. Like some would even say, humanize the man. Well, to people on the left, I should say, because I mean, come on, man. Now, I'm saying all this, guys, and I still feel like I need to, reiterate that I'm not on the left or the right. I don't like either side. I don't, and when I say I don't like either side, what I mean by that is I like specific people on this side, specific people on this side, right? But as far as joining a team, that's something I will never do. Okay. I'm always going to walk my own lane. I'm always going to play for my own team. And I'm always going to do what's in my best interest. Okay. So I don't believe in political parties. I believe in people, but not parties. So as I'm saying all these words, I want you to know I'm not coming at it from, oh, he's just a black conservative. He's a black Republican. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just a normal dude. But anyway, this 12-minute video sparked hell on social media. People lost their minds, man. So you guys have to understand the left, and I'm here's the thing. Yes, I don't play for a team. I except for mine. I don't like either side, whatever. But there was a time when I was a leftist. There was a I'm not going to say leftist. I was liberal. Okay, I was very much a liberal, and parts of me still are. Right, parts of me still are. But I was leaning a lot more on the left, you could say, back in the day. And so I understand how these people think. Right, I understand their lingo. I understand their positions. Okay, when you're not fully invested in their party and their team, they will turn on you in a heartbeat. Okay, they're a cult. I mean, it is a cult. Okay, lost a lot of friends on the left during the COVID lockdowns because I dared to question Fauci. I dared to question Gavin Newsom. I dared to question the BS that was happening here in California. Lost a lot of friends on the left. And you know what? I'm better off. Lost a lot of friends when I said I don't believe in, carving up children in the name of the trans movement. Right? Lost a lot of friends there. Don't give a fuck. Okay. So, but I know how they think. And I already know they see this as a betrayal, even though like a lot of people on the left have been shitting on Bill Maher for years just because he won't fully commit to them. I know this. But now they have their reason. Now they have their big excuse. You see, he met with Trump. That means he's now Trump's boy. I want you guys to see some of these crazy ass tweets, man. Like, and by the way, these I'm only going to show you like 3 of them. Like, there's a 1,000 more, but I just want to show you a few. Right? Here's one, and this is from I don't know, some black dude calls himself the Sons of Killmonger, whatever. He says Bill Maher is exactly who black folks always said he was. Once again, we are right when we read somebody. Maybe one day you so-called progressives and liberals will listen. As usual, black folks, we all we got. I don't know who's we. Who's we? Who is he? Who is this we he's talking about? And why is he addressing all black folks on this? Does he not know there are black folks who voted for Trump? But let's look at another crazy one. Oh God, this one. Yeah, so here's another one. And this is from some weirdo chick named Carol Ann. Some of us stopped listening to anything Bill Maher had to say in 2016, and she has a gif of Hillary Clinton drinking champagne. Hillary Clinton, who lost to Donald Trump. Really? Like really? Is that your king? Is this your king? Let me show you another one. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. This one is probably my favorite one, to be honest with you. It says, and this is from Mila Martini. It's like a stripper name, so I already don't take her serious, right? Mila Martini. Bill Maher is friends with Kid Rock. That should be red flag number 1. He's been talking out of both sides of his mouth for years, and he's weak. So of course he let his ego get stroked by the very man destroying democracy with a shrug, like he was nice to me. Like he was nice to me, guys. And there's, like I said, there's thousands of more of craziness like this on social media. But the thing that's weird to me, and the thing that these people don't seem to understand, is this, man. And this could apply to the right too, but this is just for now, I'm talking about the craziness on the left. How long can we keep doing this, right? How long can it be my team versus your team? How long can we not talk to people we don't like? Like how well does that turn out for anybody? And I know the left. This is their playbook, man. They have no real leadership. They have no real convictions about anything other than LGBTQ issues. They don't have any kind of conviction. So I don't see how this turns out well for them, right? And they're so unwilling. They're so unwilling to really debate. Like I've seen so many videos where people are trying to have a honest debate with them, and when they start losing, they do foolish shit like start screaming, nonsense, or dancing or doing something really wacky that doesn't help their cause at all. Right? Like it's baffling to me, and I think what Bill Maher was trying to do, I don't think he met with Trump as some kind of symbolic gesture. Like he didn't meet with Trump out of some weird plan or strategy for the left. He met with them because both of their mutual friends set up this dinner so that they can talk things out and maybe at least, you know, agree to disagree on some things, but not hate each other. Not be friends, but not hate each other. Even in the video, even in the monologue, and again, I want you guys to go watch it for yourself. Bill Maher says in the monologue, it's not like that meeting with him and Trump is going to change his views. Bill Maher's not going to all of a sudden become a Republican, because I have been seeing that dumb shit as well on social media, especially on X. I've been seeing Republicans or people on the right saying, oh yeah, Bill Maher is one of us now. I'm like, no, he's not. Bill Maher never said that he was going to be a Republican now all of a sudden. He's not going to change how he feels or what he believes in because of this one dinner. So I think the nuttiness needs to die down on both sides, really. And maybe, take this for what it is. This was just two dudes squashing a beef. That's all. That's all. Like, Bill Maher has a lot of nice things he said about Donald Trump in that 12 minutes. A lot of nice things. Right? But I think the nicest thing he said about Trump for me was that Trump is a human being. He's not unreasonable. He's willing to sit down and listen. Bill Maher stated that he spoke more than Trump did. Like Trump was willing to just sit and listen. He didn't bogart the conversation. He didn't try to, big boy him at the table, right? He listened. I don't know. I think this was a very big move for Bill Maher. I think that it was good for him or good for people on the left to see this. At least when I say people on the left, I mean, there are people, guys. Here's the thing. It's like I said earlier. I know. There's people on the left that I like. There's people on the right that I like. And I think that a lot of the people on the left that I like is because they're a lot more common sense, right? Like, yeah, they want certain freedoms, but at the same time, they're not unrealistic. They're not crazy, right? And I think for those people on the left, I think it was good for them to see that. It was good for them. Maybe not the wacky left, but it was good for those people who aren't batshit insane. Anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to kind of report on this because I don't know, man. Like I said, I like Bill Maher. I take him with a grain of salt a lot of times. I mean, he says things that I don't agree with sometimes, but that's the cool thing, man. You don't have to always agree with people, and if you find yourself on either side always agreeing with people, that's a you problem, man. Like, you can't be a sheep. Be your own person. I think this was good, not just for Bill Maher, but just for society, man. Like, we got to start talking to people we don't like, or I don't want to say we don't like, but we got to start talking with people we might disagree with, because there's always some kind of common ground, right? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do all the cool YouTube things. Comment, like, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That always helps me. All that good stuff, man. And I will talk to you guys soon.